Hello everyone, we're back once again. This time as the LA Galaxy play host to an international friendly. It's Chicharito's LA Galaxy against Zlatan Ibrahimovic's AC Milan. I'm Josh Guesman, and joining me as always is Eric the Portuguese Hammer. Eric, what are you expecting from this wonderful charity match?
Well, you know, it's with everything going on in the world, especially in Italy and the United States, it's nice to see two of the marquee clubs of each country come together for this charity match, you know, for a good cause. So it's nice to see these teams getting together. Obviously, the storylines with Zlatan Ibrahimovic returning to Los Angeles, you know, it's going to be a juicy matchup. So expecting a lot of fun out there, but also some competitiveness with our former captain returning to Dignity Health Sports Park.
And remember, no more charitable cause than the Seeing Impaired Trash Pandas. That's right. Once again, it's the National Association of Colorblind Raccoons, that's NACBR, is in the building and awaiting their oversized check for $19.96. The LA Galaxy in the handshake line here. Eric, the interesting thing that we have to watch here, obviously, is what kind of reception we're going to see between Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Sebastian Lletget.
Again, plenty of drama, always looking forward to it. Again, a little bit of a cold response, but again, business as usual. There was no snub, as we've seen sometimes with players who have had a rough history. So, you know, at least they showed enough respect to shake hands there.
That's good. That's always a good thing. We go through the lineups pretty much unchanged from the rest of the games that we've seen here. Big sort of spotlight here on Chicharito, as he is going to be the LA Galaxy's real source of offense. Remember, scoring twice in 2 games in the last LA Galaxy game coming into this charity match. We'll see how he can do. And then, Eric, you flip the script over, of course, to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, number 21, sitting up the top there for AC Milan.
Again, definitely a strange sight to see, especially so soon after his departure. But again, it's going to be he's obviously going to be the player to watch for this entire 90 minutes.
All right, we're getting ready to kick off here. A packed house, a great card trick put together by LA Galaxy fans before the game. Not a seat left to be standing. And once again, the LA Galaxy face off against AC Milan in this building. Second time this has happened.
Yeah, again, the berm seats were for sale, so again, nice to see the berm fill up. You know, ever since the Chargers have now moved on out of the stadium, it's always a welcome sight now to see that beautiful berm open.
Are we concerned at all for this game, obviously coming in the middle of an off week, basically, for the LA Galaxy, at the start of an early season here, having to go up against a tough opponent like AC Milan?
I think right now you want to keep the momentum rolling. Again, they're on a 2-game win streak. You know, you don't want to have a week off and then fall off and not keep that form up. So you want them, again, to keep that form up. So I'm not upset that they're adding the extra game in the schedule. Again, for those trash pandas, it's for a good cause. And it's also going to be against a high-talent opponent, so it's only going to propel them further as the MLS season moves on.
Yeah, it's AC Milan. I think if you're going to sit here and start at the beginning of this game, you say AC Milan clearly has the advantage here. But, you know, they haven't been playing that well in Serie A. They haven't been doing that great. Zlatan Ibrahimovic obviously going back there and still showing he is, of course, the class that we saw here at the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, again, Galaxy showing a lot of possession here at the beginning. You know, you like to see it, again, riding the momentum of a 2-game win streak. So, again, being able to possess against a team like Milan, it's what you're going to want to see moving forward, is that possession up the middle and then making those short passes and getting it to Chicharito when it counts most.
Yeah, Galaxy doing a good job of controlling some of this early pressure, but AC Milan certainly building into this game rapidly.
There he is. You hear the boos for the crowd there as Nick DePuy pokes it away. You know, the former captain returning to the Galaxy, and the crowd showing their displeasure was his departure from the club.
Yeah, Nick DePuy has a Herculean job today. Oh, off the post. Oh, and it's early.
Zlatan
Ibrahimovic off the near post. A rebound goes to Castillejo. DePuy there giving Zlatan a little bit too much room, and Pipo Gonzalez there unable to track his man. 1-0 to AC Milan. Not a surprise, but a little early to be giving up a goal for the Galaxy.
Again, especially after, you know, such a promising start where they had that possession. But again, who else but Zlatan Ibrahimovic to get involved in the play, and then Castillejo, the Spanish winger, puts it away. So again, Zlatan again at the center of it all here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Yeah,
it's no surprise at all there, as the game will definitely go through Zlatan, and you know, Nick DePuy, standing 6'5", matching Zlatan Ibrahimovic in height, has to do a good job of watching the 6'5" Swede there whenever he's moving. And Zlatan unlucky really not to get a goal of his own there off the post. Clank it goes.
Yeah, it seems like he may have the scouting film on Bingham, trying to go near post, trying to catch him. So he either is trying to outthink Bingham or he knows something we might not know.
The good news here, Galaxy seem to be in a fighting spirit. I would expect, Eric, and I think I'm certainly among the minority. I would expect the LA Galaxy to be able to answer quickly here.
Again, if they are going to answer back, it should be a quick response. Try to catch the other team while they're napping. But not with crosses like that. That's not going to get it done.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was almost like Katai thought he was going to cross to Zlatan Ibrahimovic there. Nobody doing, and you had Chicharito Hernandez covered there from multiple angles.
Rebic has it. Crossing opportunity. It might be on for them.
Another dangerous build up here from Milan.
Benassa. Rebic.
Yeah, a lot of room there. I mean, a good move by Rolf Felcher there. That's what you want to see. A little aggressive with Felcher, able to knock that ball away, but the Galaxy cannot control. Quickly give possession right back to Milan.
Yeah, it looks like they're just, doing the spaghetti method, just throwing everything against the wall to see what sticks. Zlatan trying to recapture some of that El Trafico magic, but not enough on it there.
Yeah, ridiculous thought to even attempt it. He does. But no going. Easy save there for David Bingham, one of the easier saves he's had to make so far in this game. You want to see the LA Galaxy, I don't know if it's just me, Eric, but I want to see the LA Galaxy pressing a little bit more. You can certainly see they're sitting back here, and AC Milan having a lot of joy here, passing the ball back and forth.
I know it's that fine line when you play against a European side or a club that's thought to have a little bit more of a higher status. You don't want to disrespect them. You want to show them a little bit of respect, but at the same time, you don't want to play afraid. And it looks right now, with being a goal down, the Galaxy's playing a little bit afraid.
Yeah, just throwing the ball forward, no real idea of what to do here. And again, you have to tip your hat to the AC Milan midfield so far, controlling all of the game. Chicharito a little slow to react to that loose ball, but the Galaxy able to get the ball back quickly now. Maybe a quick strike attack is in order.
Here we go. We're going to see what Katai could do on the wing. Not a lot of help for him, though.
Oh, a good pass by Dos Santos into the center.
Nice build up.
Sasha Kleshin a little about 2 steps too slow to try to get in the middle there. LA Galaxy looking like they're trying to build something here, but can they?
Yeah, again, Gonzalez did well to not allow Ibrahimovic to get ahead on that ball.
And now you're really starting to see the class of AC Milan here, Eric. All the passing, all the control. A little Meg there.
Went around him like a traffic cone.
Oh,
and Zlatan buries it.
Nick
right on the end there.
Nick DePuy again victimized by Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who sort of ghosted in back behind him. Nick DePuy didn't see him. How do you not see Zlatan Ibrahimovic?
I was going to say there's one player to watch on this AC Milan side, and that's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. To let him slip by, it's unfortunate to score right there in front of Victoria Block. So to add insult to injury, really.
Yeah, and Zlatan cheering, just in case you didn't think he wouldn't celebrate against his old team. That man knows how to celebrate. He celebrates all night long. Well, now
sort of been his MO. He's going to celebrate no matter what team he's playing for. He's a journeyman, played a lot of different clubs. Very few of them were happy endings when he left. So no surprise to see him celebrating there at the end.
Things have to change for the LA Galaxy unless they want to get blown out. And DePuy again continues his bad night so far, giving the ball away. Another looks like a good chance for AC Milan here. And it just went over the touchline there. Just went over the touchline.
Just barely. Again, the Galaxy right now have got to be just waiting for that referee to blow the whistle. They look like they cannot get to halftime any faster. They are under constant pressure. Milan looks like anytime they move forward, they are threatened from a goal. So Galaxy just want to kill off the half in the next 5 minutes.
And let's see how they can possibly react before this halftime. Can they get a goal? Can they do something? So far, it's been a lot of running around, a lot of work, but nothing to show for it. 0 shots on goal for the LA Galaxy, 0 shots taken. You saw the highlights there earlier of Chicharito being completely shut out on most of his touches and on any shots here. So again, it's sort of that last play is indicative of what the Galaxy have gone through, and now AC Milan keeping the ball away from the Galaxy like Baggio Husidic keeps away from bacon.
Oof, well done.
Thank you.
Again, vegan Baggio Husidic. There's a reason that he kept fit for that long into his career.
He was a good guy even through the bulletproof Baggio days. Galaxy trying to build something here as we're into 2 minutes of added time, but AC Milan there again controlling the ball. And there we go. We have halftime there, Eric. Halftime, LA Galaxy down 2-0. An ugly first half for the LA Galaxy. You're not seeing much offense being created except on the other side where Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 3 attempts, 1 goal so far. Remember, he also had one that went off the post as well.
Yeah, it's at this time, too, that if you have questions about Guillermo Barros Schelotto's formations, this is the time to bring it into question, because with the way Milan is lining up defensively, the lone striker approach with Chicharito up there is definitely not going to get it done. So if Schelotto wants a result in the second half, tactics may need to change.
Yeah, we're watching the highlights of the first one, and clank, off the post goes Zlatan right there. Castillejo was there to put it back, but clank goes to the post for Zlatan, much like Leget's comments on the SBI podcast. Clank indeed.
Wow.
But
swing and a miss.
But Gonzalez again was a problem there, and then you see Zlatan Ibrahimovic ghosting in behind Nick DePuy. DePuy looking longingly at Zlatan Ibrahimovic as he's a good 2 yards clear, finishes that off. That's where you have your halftime score right now, 2-0. Galaxy still, I genuinely believe they have a great chance at getting back into this. Of course, the 0 shots on target, the less possession. The tackles look good. The pass accuracy at 88% is not great. The Galaxy do need to make some adjustments. What would you change here in the second half for LA?
Well, I know we were just talking about the tackles working and Nick DePuy looking at a place, but to me, Nick DePuy, for as well as he did in those opening starts, looks a little bit like he went to the Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl. It's a good thing in theory, but at the end you end up holding your head in shame and going home in need of a nap. So right now, that's what Nick DePuy looks like. Looks like he's in need of a nap after handling the never-ending pasta bowl that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
I was going to say carbs kill, Eric. Carbs kill. A good clearance there at the back, I think, from Pipo Gonzalez that time. Oh, and a little magic
nice
there
from Pavone.
Yeah, Pavone's starting to be a little more active, and if you want to talk about somebody who was very quiet in the first half, I don't think we mentioned his name once.
Yeah, we've said it once. We've said it once before that Pavone needs to be involved if the Galaxy is going to have any success moving forward.
A little bit of a move here as Insua comes up the left-hand side, able to find Chicharito in the middle, and there we go. Pavone a little more active.
Nice link-up. You like the link-up play there.
Leget into the corner, a nice little move, a little shimmy, a little shake. Oh, I couldn't keep it in by Pavone. That was the best move of the night for the LA Galaxy. Sebastian Leget with the acrobatics there, just couldn't quite find Chicharito in the center.
Yeah, Sebastian Leget, his time on TikTok has paid off because he was dancing as he went into the 18-yard box there.
Yeah, speaking of TikToks, Jonathan Dos Santos launched his first TikTok dance, and it was everything you ever wanted from the LA Galaxy captain. Oh!
Another swing and a miss, much like on the BSI podcast, Leget not able to make his point.
That's a tough one there. I think Galaxy fans expecting a penalty kick, but we're going to have to wait to see if there's any sort of replay on that because Milan is going down the other direction now. Oh, and another near-post finish from Zlatan Ibrahimovic, his second goal of the night, the third time he's been involved in it. The LA Galaxy victimized for 3 here, and he's blowing kisses. He's having a good time.
Yeah, it makes you think that, I mentioned earlier, he's going near post on Bingham. So does he have the scouting report? Does he know where to go? It seems like all of his opportunities trying to catch Bingham near post, and he catches him again. Stop me if you've heard this before. Zlatan Ibrahimovic adds to scoring a double at Dignity Health Sports Park.
Yeah, this is nothing new for him. He's in comfy confines, blowing kisses to the crowd, living it up in his AC Milan kit this time. A little bit. Is it too soon, Eric? It feels too soon.
You know what? If it was anyone else, you'd say it's too soon, but that's peak Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's what we've come to love and expect. For those who loved him, that's what they loved about him. For those who hated him, that's exactly why they hated him.
Yeah, it's an interesting sort of turn of events now, especially with the LA Galaxy, being on the opposite side of Zlatan this time. Where maybe they're thinking twice about letting him go.
I know, 38 years old, you think, okay, he can't have much left in the tank, but he's showing them right now they would be happy to have finishing ability like they've just seen tonight.
LA Galaxy trying to build up here. Possibly a good look for Pavone on the left-hand side. Nice, some moves, some dance moves.
One touch too many from the Argentine winger there.
And Sua now going backwards in a hurry, trying to turn, and a giveaway. That sort of frames the night for the LA Galaxy so far. Some build up, some success, just not enough offense.
Yeah, considering the Argentines on the left side there, it looks like they just poured a little bit too much mate in their cup.
A little curtain call here for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He exits the game, again, involved in all 3 AC Milan goals. Gets 2 on the night. Doesn't get the assists for the first one, but he should. So maybe the Galaxy will have a little bit more luck now that he's off the field.
Again, yeah, he made his point. He was making comments before the game that he wanted to score again against his old club. So, nice to see a curtain call. If you wanted to see him score, you got exactly what you paid for. He comes off for the young Portuguese international Rafael Leao. So you could say it's a lion for lion sub.
Oh my! I guess you could say it, but why would you?
It's a Portuguese joke. You need to throw one of those in there.
Mandatory, contractually obligated. There you go, a shot, just blocked. LA Galaxy starting to thread some things together here if they can get some possession, which they don't have anymore.
Yeah, Milan just putting on a clinic right now, showing that they're a class above the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, a bunch of pressure. AC Milan using pressure and heat to press the Galaxy back into their end. It's unrelenting, Eric. And speaking of pressure and heat, my prosciutto and spinach panini is almost ready. The press box food up the level when Milan is coming into town. However, if you remember, Zlatan complained about the coffee. The coffee's still as horrible as it has ever been, so that hasn't changed.
Again, I know we're in talks, new shirt sponsor coming up. I heard Nespresso is in the conversation. We're definitely up the coffee game moving forward.
Yeah, that's a good call. Nespresso is exactly what you want at this point. AC Milan putting on a show now. Lots of a good defensive stand there by Ansua, but like most of the night, just a clearance up the side. That's about all you can ask for right now from the LA Galaxy, who are outclassed. Again, 2 wins coming into this, Eric. You were hoping this wouldn't stymie any of their confidence, but how do you feel knowing you're 3-0 down in the 75th minute here to AC Milan?
I think right now you just have to look at it in the big picture perspective. Again, this is not going to count against them in league play and in the standings. And it's also, someone like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, someone like Castillejo, and some of the players who are on the other side of the field. These are top-level players, so no shame in losing to them. It's just maybe the way in that you're losing to them, getting completely dominated. You want to see a little bit more, but again, if you look at the big picture, there's a learning experience here that they could take away and use in the rest of league play.
Yeah, and if you remember, this is all for a good cause. Almost $20 going to the NCBR up this whole game. So, like you said, you're out there, you're playing fun, you're having a good time. The stadium's packed. It's a sunny day. What more can you ask for?
Exactly, and that $19.96 will feed about half of the population of pandas, both trash pandas, both in the United States and in Italy. So again, it's for multiple countries here. That $19.96 goes a long way.
That is true. AC Milan now applying pressure one more time. Guillermo Barros-Schelotto not really going to his bench as much as maybe I would have expected. Remember, unlimited number of subs in this game, and I think he's used 1.
Yeah, and again, the player that he's brought on, Joe Corona, is the player that's come on. Is he really going to be the difference maker? Again, Emil Cuello looking like he's going to see some action here. Are these really the impact makers that you want to see? Maybe not, but if you look at the other perspective, he's getting his young player there some experience against a top-level European side.
Just about 7 minutes left in this match. LA Galaxy, just even 1 consolation goal at this point could help them as they have a very busy week coming up after this, Eric. Again, have to question the timing of an international friendly in the middle of this week as the Galaxy get ready to head onto the road for 3 consecutive games.
Again, when you look at the big picture perspective, AEG and the LA Galaxy always looking to fill their coffers as much as they can. So they saw an opportunity, a bye week in the schedule, and again, they're able to add more money, and that's why you're able to purchase players like Javier Chicharito Hernandez.
AC Milan just toying with the LA Galaxy now. Another giveaway in the center of the midfield. AC Milan back down, and possibly another chance on goal for AC Milan here.
Again, all things considered, the Galaxy have done well to prevent AC Milan, as dominant as Milan has been, holding them and not allowing them to get any more easy goals after Ibrahimovic got his second.
Anytime you have Javier Chicharito Hernandez receiving the ball just outside the 18-yard box, and not his own 18-yard box, I should say, inside the defensive end, that this game hasn't exactly gone to plan. And that is it, a 3-0 win for AC Milan. Zlatan Ibrahimovic victimizing his old team, the LA Galaxy, celebrating every single one of his 2 goals and being involved in the third one. And AC Milan very happy. The crowd booing, which is always nice to see.
Yeah, all the talk before the game was the Lion returning to Los Angeles, and unfortunately, much like Carol Baskin's ex-husband, the Galaxy were fed to the Lion this afternoon.
Ooh, rough. Well, I'm sure we're going to get to see some second-half highlights here, and I'm sure that they will be mostly one-sided than for AC Milan. But like we said, the Galaxy, a 3-game road trip coming up. Minnesota, Philadelphia, and Toronto this next week. So they'll have a chance to bounce back from this. Again, it doesn't count in the standings, but, hopefully they learn something from this. We've seen in the past games against Barcelona, against Real Madrid, that even whenever you lose a lot, it certainly gives you enough of motivation to come back. And we're going to see a lot of Zlatan Ibrahimovic in these highlights.
And again, what we see in the stands is, when you bring AC Milan, a club like this, to Southern California, you maybe bring in some casual fans who maybe have never been to a Galaxy game before, so maybe they go there, enjoy the atmosphere, and this brings them back to a regular season match. If they see some magic like Zlatan Ibrahimovic did, again, blowing kisses, thanking them for their time, welcoming them to Dignity Health Sports Park.
So a 3-0 loss for the LA Galaxy. Again, they'll start a 3-game road trip that we'll see them play at Minnesota, Philadelphia, and Toronto this next week. We'll have all the coverage of all the matches right here on COG TV. And for Eric, the Portuguese Hammer Vieira, I'm Josh Pato Guesman, sending out a very big kiss on the mouth from all of us to you. Until next time, have a great one, everybody.